Hello everyone and welcome back after a long time. I switched to the Fresh Classic and started playing again. So we will see each other with new videos and guides, and I hope this channel will help you and bring the quality content to the Hunter community. Today we will start with the guide for leveling players. How to solo Graveyard in Zul'Farrak dungeon. This X farm is recommended from level 42 to about level 52. In this range, you will get from 16 to 20% XP from your current level in one run. I highly recommended this build with improved Feign Death so that it doesn't happen that we get resistance to Feign Death and then deterrence as additional defensive cooldown in case we get off from the mount. And also our primary damage will go from traps, so clever traps and trap mastery is a clear choice. The rest can go to the Beast Mastery tree as endurance training and improved revived pet, or to the marksman tree where I would even go for the talent scattershot at a higher level as additional control. We also need a pet with cover skill for this run, and we will explain why later in the video. As we enter the portal, we have two options and it depends on whether we are of a lower or higher level. If we are at higher level, we can easily run to the graveyard on mount without a problem. But if we are lower level, we need to use a safe method of pulling with a pet. So the safe method is to enter the portal, place a frost trap to slow down the enemies, and put the pet on stay. We pull this back on the back, then the front back, and start running. We will use a grenade for this pack or just run through, but if we don't have a grenade, so don't forget to be in the aspect of the hog so you don't get dazed. Then we use a feign death. Now we will run to the opposite side behind the wall where we will place another frost trap and put the pet on stay. We will pull this pack plus patrol, run around the corner and use feign death again. Then the next pack and we repeat it like this until we reach the safe zone. Then we can use the pet pull again or jump on the mount and continue on the mount. This place is the evade spot in the worst case. When we have a higher level, we can run on the mount from the beginning to the graveyard. Here is another evade spot in the worst case. So now we are at the graveyard. First we have to start the event and we will do that by running in here and then we will immediately start opening the graves and the zombies will run towards the boss. After the first series of graves, we set up behind this vase where there is another evade spot. We drop a combat and continue like this on the other side and then use feign death here. We open the last series of graves and jump here. Now the first phase is complete and we use feign death again on the other side to get out of the combat. We lay an explosive trap on this place, summon a pet and we use Eyes of the Beast and start pulling. The first pack we try to body pull so that we don't get dazed on pet, otherwise we have to use feign death and repeat the pull. If we have all the mobs pulled properly, we will immediately start reviving the pet and start heal him with bandage and put him on the stay. A double note is that you should be on this side of the wall because the mobs can hit you from below and if you stand on the opposite side they will kill you as they run from below. Next we start jumping from the wall to wall like this. This means that the mobs are chasing us and our goal is to keep them in the trap zone as much as possible so that they get the most damage from the trap. And now we will move on to why the ability cover on the pet is needed. The caver ability gets a pet into the threat table without doing any damage. So between jumping, we send the pet with a click on the ability cover to the enemy, preferably to the fallen heroes, because if we don't send it to the fallen heroes will reset and we will lose a couple of XP. When the trap expires, we wait on this side of the wall for the enemies to come a little closer. Jump to the other side, run here and use feign death. This means that the mobs have aggro now on the pet and we are out of the combat, which means that we can set another trap. We run in this direction and start healing pet with Ment pet rank 1. This means that we will transfer aggro with the help of Ment pet and the trap back to ourselves and we will not let them to kill pet and we will not lose much mana. Proper mana management is very important and you need to save your potions because it can happen that Fended sometimes doesn't get us out of the combat and if we don't give some damage to the mobs for at least 1 minute, we get XP based on their health and our health coefficient and we lose a lot of XP. This means that sometimes we have to use a volley to avoid getting us into this situation. Then we just repeat this process until everyone dies. It's all about the right timing and patience. But in less than 16 minutes on average, you can earn a very decent XP and some drops and gold. I hope you like this guide and that it will help you on your hunter leveling journey. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more hunter content on Fresh Classic.